like, you guys are, what is it? Well, it's a media company. We just make media. Everyone always asks us, what is Vice? And, you know, look, we do magazines, we do books, we do music, we do online, we do TV, we do film. We're just a media company like any other media company. We do all that stuff. We're in 34 countries. We're just younger and weirder. So people are like, you guys are, what is it? Well, it's a media company. We just make media. And our primary focus is online and mobile. But, you know, we do TV in 24 different countries. You know, we have an HBO series in the States and here in Canada. And, you know, we do a lot of film work now. You know, we have 4 films in distribution right now. So, you know, we're a media.
But it is reporting from crazy places.
Sure. Well, we do a lot of new stuff. News is, our audience has sort of forced us into news because we always say, look, Vice is a news source. You're fucked because we're, you know, as we've said here, like we came from, you know, being in Montreal sort of style mag. But as we grew around the world, we started seeing more environmental problems, political problems. You know, obviously, young people. You know, Europe's on fire. You know, if the Gulf War made CNN, the current economic crisis made Vice. And so we became the sort of voice of this rage, and no one was really reporting on it. No one was embedding with the anarchists in Greece. They were embedding with, you know, the Marines and wherever. So, you know, that's when our growth became exponential. And, you know, we
in terms of, when you say growth, you mean in views online? Is that how you would measure that growth?
Well, there's a lot of, I mean,
everything though.
Yeah, you know,
growth, the amount of content we're producing, number of offices, number of employees, just growth overall.
Scale,
doubling the production output, or tripling, or whatever it is, you know. Over the last 3 years, we've probably increased our volume of content output 5 to 10, the multiple of 5 to 10 times, I think.
And obviously scale. Our YouTube channels were very successful for us. That was a massive amount of scale. With our Advice network, we were now, you know, sort of getting 220 million uniques a month, which is, you know, staggering numbers. And, you know, online, mobile, you know, we're doing a lot in India, television. So if you sort of started cubing it all together, this little tiny magazine from Montreal, you know, that used to be, you know, 20,000 copies, is now doing hundreds of millions. And so that really started, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago. And then the sort of revenue, you know, came along with it. And now, you know, because news was our big success, like when we were on YouTube, you know, our time on site was 24 to 28 minutes, depending on the month, which they've never seen numbers like that. They're generally sub 2 minutes if they're lucky. We were one of the fastest sub drivers in the history of YouTube, best video completion rate, best like versus dislike ratio, all these things. And it just scaled up so quickly. And we realized it was all the news content. It was all the news stuff that they were consuming as longer format. And so then came the HBO show, which was more of a news magazine.